This is not the amazing Yamaguchi Captain America by Revoltech. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host Dexter Arafiles, and today we'll be looking at the figure complex Amazing Yamaguchi powered by Revoltech Captain America, and this is number 7 in the series of Revoltechs. Now, you're probably here because, well, you want to save money. You don't want to spend $80 on this figure. So, in the past, I honestly thought that most of these Revoltechs would fail. But majority of them are decent. I guess you can argue with me that some of them aren't. I mean, I've been getting comments from you guys. Some of those comments are you don't like them. Some of them are, wow, this is a great figure. So it seems like it's a little bit of the extreme. Most of the time I've been getting really good figures, and the ones that are bad are actually really easy to fix. So again, save money. This was 25 bucks on eBay. Really easy to find too. So enough of me talking, let's open him up. Let's see what's going on with this figure. Let's see if he's worth the 25 bucks. You go on eBay and you're like, oh, I want to buy him. Let's see, let's open him up. Lots of tape here as usual. Because, you know, shipping from China, you gotta make sure your figure gets to you in one piece. And so keeping the clamshell is ideal. All right, let's look right into this action figure. Wow, looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Really buff version of Captain America. Looking like the Marvel versus Capcom Captain America. That's why I really like the Revoltechs, because I think they look a lot like the Capcom designs from the video games. And this one is no exception. Now, first thing I noticed when I opened this figure, he is decently heavy. Whoa, he has quite a bit of weight to him. And all the joints seem to be working better than the Revoltech Wolverine that I got. Look at that, nice smooth knee joints. Wow, actually quite impressed. Of course, we're gonna do paint and detail, articulation and scale, and that's when articulation and scale is when I compare him with the other figures that I have in my collection. So far, I am really loving how he feels. He feels just like an $80 toy. Yeah, nothing loose. Look at that, nice and tight. All the joints. This is the first time I ever gotten a Revoltech where the joints are dang near perfect. I'm messing with all the joints here. Nothing really wrong. Nothing overly loose. Feeling really good. All right, now let's look into the details. Let's look right into that face. So let's look at that face. Is there anything that stands out? Any paint defects? Oh man, this is weird. He's actually looking really good. Not too much that says, hey, it really stands out. If you want me to absolutely nitpick, it looks like we got some bleed here from the brown into the pale skin, but that's okay. It's not like you could see that. All right, let's keep looking here. Everything looks great. No bleed going into the silver star. Wow. Did I just happen to hit the lottery with this one? I think I did. This Captain America is looking really fantastic. Maybe the red is kind of bleeding into the white, something that I noticed right off the bat when I first looked at him. And a little bit of bleed here. Paint defect, nothing too bad. Let's keep looking. Let's go down to the boots and the legs. Nothing. Oh man, okay, I found one. Okay, so if you look here, looks like this is really bad right here. You can see that this paint is just not perfect. Again, this is a $20 figure, and that's something that you probably will not notice, or anyone looking at your toy collection is going to say, hey, look at this Captain America glove is bleeding into the sleeves. Is the same thing here? Yes, it looks like we have problems here. Minor defects, to be honest. Very, very minor paint defects. Wow, looking really good. Some of the white is not perfect, as you can see here. We got some spotches of blue, but overall, wow, gotta say, looks like I hit the jackpot. And I got myself a dang near perfect Revoltech Yamaguchi Captain America. Wow, looking really solid. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments down below. If you have the real thing, if I'm missing something, let me know. Anyway, whew, dang. Pretty impressed by this figure so far. This is easily easily the best Yamaguchi Revoltech figure clone that I've gotten. Since we're talking about others, let's compare him to my second favorite. Actually, yeah, he's now my first favorite. The amazing Yamaguchi Wolverine. I absolutely love this figure. Probably never going to give this one away. If you were wondering where my Deadpool and Spider-Gwen and Venom are, I gave those away in a giveaway. So just stay tuned. I always do giveaways, especially when I start hitting the 1,000 marks. Anyway, enough about that. Let's compare these two. Looking really sharp. This Wolverine had problems with the knee joints being way too tight. Still haven't gotten a chance to get the hair dryer on those knees to loosen them up. Regardless, really loving this Wolverine. He stands with all my other action figures in their case because this Wolverine is just amazing. I love Marvel vs. Capcom, guys, and these two are definitely from the Marvel vs. Capcom games. So, speaking of Marvel vs. Capcom, we got to do some comparisons, and we have an SH Figure Arts. Let's see there, Sexy Ryu right there. Of course, that's a custom. And we got SH Figure Arts Goku, Super Saiyan God Goku to be exact. And I think that's all. Yeah. Oh, no. Of course, gotta compare to Marvel Legends. Got Marvel Legends Deadpool right there. Let's back it up. Let's see what else is going on. And I have a Dragon Stars Goku Black. As you can see, they scale really well with all kinds of action figures. If you're looking for that Marvel vs. Capcom, absolutely. Captain America's got it going on. So, let's see how tall he stands. He's standing at around 6 inches exactly. And let's get on with the articulation. Looks like we got an up and down here at the ankle. Looks like we got a shin swivel. Very nice, smooth knee bend. Whoa, dang. That is just perfect. And of course we have a upper thigh swivel. We got up and down, pretty much the classic Revoltech joints to get the best that you can get in terms of posability. But sadly it sacrifices the overall look, because then you have like these weird joints that are visible. But if you're used to it, then by all means, yeah. I mean, you gotta like what you like. I mean, I absolutely love this figure, regardless of all these weird joints that are on him. He has maximum posability. I mean, just look at that. Isn't that so cool? And then, yeah, okay, back to articulation. We have the butterfly joints. This one's really tight. This one's a little bit loose. Let's see if we can move this. Yeah, this one's tight, really tight for these shoulder joints. Of course, we have the double ball joint right there, up and down here at the elbow, ball joint here at the wrist, and 2 joints at the neck, looking like to be, off the top of my head, probably over 25 points of articulation. And this guy's got it going on, for sure. Wow, I'm really impressed with this Captain America. Whoa, this is kind of shocking to me because I honestly expected this thing to be a loose mess. Or at least I might have to do some repair. Gotta say, I'm not saying that your figure, okay? Let me get this straight. If you go out and you buy it and you're like, oh, I hope it's like D-Star 01's Captain America, I'm not promising you that, okay? I'm not. But what I am saying is, majority of these, it seems like, because the majority of my Revoltechs end up being at least 80 to 90% perfect, just like the original. At least that's what I'm understanding. One thing I just have to say is, SH Figure Arts and Figma clones, those are not my favorite. Those are very loose, they're very crappy. I don't like them, okay? I'm just telling you that right now. Revoltech's easily the better of the clones. All right, let's start looking into accessories. We got his classic shield. It's got a handle. We got 2 faces. We got a stand under there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra hands. And of course, we got something I really enjoy. It's got to be the shield shots, like the bullets coming off the shield. God, I love this. This is so cool. This is like one of the coolest things. Yeah, look at that. Oh, man, that looks tight. Anyway, let's get the shield on him. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see, we got extra joints here. Let's keep looking here. I notice there's more in this little baggie of goodies. Okay. So we got the stand. We got a lot of extra joints. We got something to move the eyeballs so the eyeballs are movable. Of course, we got to see what's going on here. How do we get this thing on him? It looks like... All right, stand by, guys. Okay, guys. So I've come across the first problem, and that has to do with his shield. And maybe you guys can help me out for those who have the original. Let's look deep into this shield and let's see what's going on here and why I'm having this problem. So I don't know about you guys. This is how I understand the shield should be placed on him. So you slide it through here, right? At least this is what I think, because there's no manual with this. And then you get about 3 of these guys for the shield. And it looks like it should be able to connect there, right? And then you can just slip it into the hand like so. So this is one I have completed already. So here's the problem that I'm having. That hole is way too big, and this peg just falls out. So what's happening here is, as soon as I get the hand to fit here and then plug that in, it should be sturdy, but it's not, because that peg will not fit into that hole. Ooh, that is not a good thing. So this is probably the, oh man, that sucks. This is the only problem I have with this figure. So it should look like that, at least to my understanding. If this one should go on the bottom, this is actually filled in. And let's look closer into that, guys. Let's zoom in. Let's focus there. So if you can look right there on the brown part right here, you'll notice that it is filled with paint. And you cannot fit the peg into the other part. So I'm assuming this is how I'm going to have to see. As you can see, he can't hold his shield correctly because that peg is just not going to happen. So what I'm going to try to fix this thing. So what I'm going to try to do is, most likely I'm going to super glue this in. I'm going to tell you how it goes. So stand by.
2,000 years later.
Guys, and we're back. Let's talk about the fix that I did here. So I thought I was going to super glue this top part, but I said to myself, you know what, let's not do that. There has to be something that I can do to avoid the super glue, and here's what I did. Now, remember that I showed you guys, hold on one second, let me focus here. All right, remember how I told you that there was paint here and it just looked like you couldn't fit the joint? So I took my pick here and I just noticed, I wonder if it's just painted over, just a little layer, and I poked at it and the paint fell right off. So what you can do here, I can get this handle, put it on the bottom, and then fit it into the fist, and that gets it decently tight. If you want both of them on there, you're gonna have to super glue it. I'm not going to super glue it just because I don't want to. I mean, I probably should later on, but for now, just for the sake of this video, this is pretty sturdy. See, it's not coming off. And it works really well. So, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So there you have it. Just a fair warning, it looks like that might be a problem. So, okay, back to accessories. Let's look at the other stuff. You have this open hand, so you can use it to throw the shield. Pointing finger, another hand throwing shield throwing hand. And we got the salute hand, which we will show all in the showcase. And of course, we have the faces. So let's look here. Let's see what's going on here. Hopefully, this is not going to be a problem. Maybe. Let's do a face swap. Let's do a quick face swap. We got to remove that joint. Ooh, that joint is in there. Good thing I brought my lucky pliers here. Pretty simple to take out. So there you have it. Not too bad, not too bad. A little bit tight. And let's get the Captain America face on, or the Steve Rogers face. It looks like it is a really tight fit. Ooh, extremely tight fit, actually, guys. Let's see if we can get it to fit with the pliers. Just got to put some downward force. Ooh, that's a lot of force, actually, guys. Oh, man, looks like I'm going to have to see if I can spread it out a little. So this is something that I expected. Most of the time, these joints for Revoltech is really difficult. And I'm going to have to work with it here. So let's just do a live work through. See if we can get that joint to fit. Ugh. And that's as close as I'm going to get it. Let's get the head on. Let's see how it looks. And bam, there you have it. Looking super handsome right there. Okay, so let's look closer at that face. Let's give a quick focus. And the face looks really awesome. Eyes can be adjusted, but I kind of like the way the eyes are right now. And the hair looks, wow. Again, really impressed by the quality of this figure. Besides the shield problem that I'm having, so far he's looking really solid. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's pretty cool. And then, of course, we got the other face, and you can replace it, the closed mouth with the open mouth face, as you can see there. So that's pretty cool. And lastly, let's look at the stand. I'm not really hoping for much with the stand. Every time I get one of these stands, usually really loose. And yeah, it's decent. Let's see, let's zoom out. Sorry about that. So the stand, there it is. Looking really good. And I think that pretty much solves it. Wow, I am thoroughly impressed with this figure. It is really nice for a clone. Again, Revoltech is a pretty decent clone figure, I guess. It makes for a solid clone. So if you guys were looking to save some money, yeah, I'd say go for it. Give it a shot. What do you got to lose? It's $20 versus an $80 figure. And yeah, quality control on these are going to be weary, guys. Just want to let you guys know. Big disclaimer. If you're going in thinking you're going to have a figure like mine, you never know. So get that super glue, that hair dryer, or that Pledge floor care, whatever you got to use to fix these figures. I mean, it's something that you got to expect. And this one is pretty darn good. I didn't have to do much. Just had to poke out the paint there and managed to fit the shield like I like it. It could be better. Again, that hole is too big for any of these little handles, but that's fine. And he looks really solid. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. And if you see any differences with this figure, let me know. All right, guys, catch you.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.